Long time no see.
Been a while.
I've been waiting for the smoke to clear. Let's see. I have. There's one copy. I gave others out. Had you one. The ones in orange is it. One's county roads. Pass it around, or you got one too there, Larry, don't you?
Larry and I had met with him and looked at this already. One's an orange. Yeah.
We surveyed those roads.
Right.
What was the issue with them?
Where they were talking about moving corner posters about Middle Road.
Oh, I got
And this
you.
corner, but it was actually already taken care of.
So these people were wanting,
Well,
90% of your county roads are covered by prescriptive easements. And the actual ownership pays out. A lot of people assume that goes to the center of the road, and in some cases it does. In this case, we had to prove up who owned what. So basically had to survey 26 tracts of land to come up with a deed lines to show where the county road versus the deed lines are. And what that does by prescriptive easement, it now makes it an express easement by legal prescription. So the commissioner has no problem. He can, and you don't with prescriptive easements either. But he can go out there and build a culvert, he move pavement around, do whatever he wants to. And in this case, there were several fences. That's the landowner and the commissioners were, kind of talking about the movement of, so that's what became the issue.
so the landowner was causing the ruckus?
Well, it wasn't really a
It
ruckus.
wasn't a ruckus, it was
No, it wasn't a
just
ruckus.
getting stuff straight.
Right.
We've been cutting up corners for years, all my life. And it really, he give up part of his land to keep us from having to redo it.
Oh, I got you.
In a way, and then on down there on that offset, you'll see that here. And in this picture, you'll see an offset. No, it's not that. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
That got straightened out, so it's really a kind of a little trade, but it's not affecting my road in any way now.
I think the question here was that we were gonna agree to pay Don, I believe it was $2,500 out of the surveyor's fund for his work on this project. That's what he gets paid.
Take it out of my budget.
Taking out his budget, to pay him for the work he did on that. And it was either that or we may have had to purchase a piece of land and all, just got it all taken out. Don't have to redo the road and everything's taken care of. So,
So you're ready for a motion?
yes, sir.
I'll make a motion to approve the payment to Don King out of his budget for the $2,500.
Got a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All in favor, raise your right hand. All right, that's done. The next item is on the same deal here. Consideration of possible approval of plat for the NW Morrison Estate presented by Don King, surveyor of the county. So that's not a divided plat. It doesn't have to have the plumbing and the septic and all that. Correct?
That's right.
It's
It's
just,
not gonna be piped up and blocks or nothing, it's just proving out. That's been in the family for years and years.
Since the day of conception. I think the first deed was 1865 or 66.
That's one of the few left probably in the whole country.
And it's only been handed down 4 times in that period of time. And they have no plans to divide it. The plat qualifies underneath the the estate clause. And plus what it does, it puts your county road, it shows it for permanent record from this day forward, that y'all for the pre, for the previous,
around.
all the way around it.
Make a motion to approve the plan for MW Boyson Estate. Presented by Don King.
Motion and second on that, any other discussion? All in favor, raise your right hand. That's easy enough.
You want to sign this?
I will, we got one more item or two, I'll
Okay.
sign them afterwards, is that all right?
You want me to sit here or move?
Sit right there, fine with me.
Okay. I'll be glad.
Item C is consideration of possible approval of the recommendation for electric provider presented by the county auditor's office.
You have before you two contracts. A 5-year and a 10-year. And we're recommending the 5-year, as you see, the 10-year starts at a much higher rate than the 5-year goes. And since the turnover with the court every 4 years, or not necessarily, but we have it like every 4 years, I don't know if y'all want to extend it to the 10-year.
Well,
But if you compare the 5-year, the first 5 years to the 5-year contract to the 10-year contract, you'll see there's quite a bit of difference in the billing.
Here's the question I have on this. On residential contracts, you can change contracts in the middle of the contract. If there's a lower rate, if the rates get lower, you can change. You can call and say, hey, we want a lower rate.
If you're with the same company,
Yes, if you're with TXU,
yes.
you can still, so does this apply with commercial rates also?
I'm not sure if we'll have to pay it. If we stay with TXU, I'm sure it would. But right now, they're not anticipating any charges going down because of the data centers that are coming up. So that's why they're, looking at the higher rates in the long term.
But if we change rates, if we wanted to change plans after 2 years, we could do it without penalty, correct?
As long as it's with
As long as
TXU.
it's with TXU.
Yes.
Okay. I'll make a motion, we approve the 5-year contract with TXU.
Second.
have a motion and a second, any other discussion? All in favor, raise your right hand. That item's taken care of. I'm sure there's stuff to sign on that too, but we'll go ahead and do payment of bills. And then we'll hang around after I get everything signed.
I got one question on the bill right here. So, there's another payment.
We pay out of general fund and then we pay out of general fund.
Seriously,
Yes.
but there's only a total, there's only.
Yeah, they get the total and then break it down between the two funds.
Sheriff,
Everybody wants a piece of
I think
that?
I want to sign my election stuff, you over with.
I don't know what you've got for some, you,
Well, I mean, I didn't spend any money, I'm not going to.
we can try to find something.
Finalize.
Yeah, I've been gone 3 weeks, so really.
I make a motion to approve the bills presented by the auditor.
I think second your office.
Okay,
Have a motion to pay bills
by who?
right here, second by him. Sorry. Any other discussion? All in favor, raise your right hand. Okay, so the next regular meeting now is the 18th, which I think we have. I know we have at least talking about the survey. Yeah, architects on there, I don't know what else was doing, so I guess we are adjourned until the 18th, and I'll hang around till we get everything signed. And what do you need signed when you're?
Just one signature.